When the company started, of course, I was 10 and my sister Joan was 8.
Ken decided this is what we were going to do, and it was a matter of getting some money together. So he sold a cottage that we had and was able to borrow $3,000 from a bank.
When you start out in business, the first goal is simply to survive. And so I would think the focus for the family in those early years was survival.
We drove to this place on what was then North Railway Street. We didn't really recognize it as a business because all it consisted of was a small office building, and the original building was so small that basically you couldn't have more than 3 people in there at one time. So if Mom and Dad were in there and 2 customers came in, somebody had to leave the building. We really had no idea that there was a company that my mom and dad had decided to form Kenroc, and that this was where it was going to start.
It was never about the money for Ken. It was always about making something better. And I believe that that has been our goal since the beginning of this company.
Very, very few companies now provide the same level of service that we did and still do at Kenroc.
And so we need to listen closely to our customers in order to not only meet their needs, but exceed their service requirements.
When you talk about integrity, respect, safety, all of those things were there from the beginning, so those have remained consistent. Kenroc's been blue for all of its 50 years, consistently blue. All of our promotions have featured blue. We've never varied from it. I hope they think of Kenroc, and when they think of Kenroc, they think of the relationship they've had with the people, or they have with the people, and the value that we've delivered to them through their piece as a customer. Well, when I think about expansion, the first thing that's absolutely essential is there has to be an opportunity. When we see an opportunity, we assess it, analyze it very quickly, and if it's a good opportunity, then we move on it, and we are very good at executing on those opportunities.
Kenroc is what I would describe as conservative in nature. But one thing that isn't conservative is our ability to adapt and execute in changing markets and changing economic times.
The credit for growing the business simply belongs to the people. As it grew, obviously, we needed to hire more employees. And at that point, we use the word fit. Fit means that they respect the same values that we have, and they buy into our vision of driving to be the best.
And although it can be very challenging for employees because it can always be done better, that is always the ultimate goal.
We consistently have that value in front of us, and as long as we do, I think we'll do fine over the next 50 years.